We'll reach out to him to try to get that match for you. And
it looks like we might be seeing another run back of this Sub-Zero versus Flash. Yes, we're going in. And it will be in Kondak. Two Titans just clashing here on the class. That was bad pun. Bad pun. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh,
but in.
Give me 1 second, guys. I actually have to possibly mute rewind here. Nope. Looks like we might be good.
Okay, in we go. Clones out. First hit Buffalo. Ooh, he phases through the plus frame possibility. Down one in the clone, trying to keep him away. Down two, will catch, but he drops the combo. No whip punish. Coming in from Rewind. Will catch the overhead. Cancel it out. Lows coming in. Pressure at a premium right now for Rewind. Will activate straight into the corner we go. Big boy damage on the way. Will cash it out. Will actually read out that interactable and Rewind. Taking that first light bar. Since I talked too much, break down that first round. First talk again.
All right, absolutely. Rewind all over Buffalo. Even reading the interactable, he knows that Buffalo loves some interactables, uses them to perfection, and actually thinks that Sub-Zero has definitely moved down since the Nerf 2 interactables. He was able to get some disgusting resets off it, as Buffalo is going to try to apply some pressure here in the corner and keep Rewind at bay. Because if there's one thing you want to do against the Flash is stop this man from moving. Sub-Zero does have a great tool to do it with that clone into the corner. We go. What's up for 2-2 pressure?
Plus frames are paramount right now. Doesn't get the clone on the interactable jump out. That clone to blow up the running man stance. Will catch out. Great hit confirmed. Into the corner we go for Buffalo. That's a parameter to add the pressure. Air clone, what a week from Buffalo. He'll get the conversion and that life bar now.
Your incompetence leaves me
Now.
cold.
Absolutely.
Coming right back, facing through, but active range will catch the clone down two. To the corner we go for Rewind, and will trip card.
All right. Firewall, we're going to have you leave the call and rejoin. Hopefully, clear up your mic. You have gone back into the Matrix, and we have seen Rewind do that so many times. Hey, just throwing a 50-50 into the EX up tornado to do amazing. Unclashable damage there. We've seen it so many times on War of the Gods. He saves it for the end of rounds. I've only ever seen him go for the overhead into that EX up tornado. He's gone for 2 in a row in the tournament play that I've seen so far, and throwing Buffalo the low tonight to go up 1-0. Looking very strong, representing Coalition, which has been transformed from Hara Gaming. They are now Coalition. That's what CLN there is for Rewind. And going up 1-0 here. Looking very strong. I loved the early read on Buffalo's attempt out of the corner with that interactable. Called him out immediately. Said, I know what you like, kid. Sit back down, stay in this corner, and eat this mix.
They had another read back from Buffalo, though, the air clone to blow up one himself and then into the corner pressure. Almost saved him the game, but no avail. Rewind's going to take that first game. Clone to set up. Both players trying to get that first hit, and it will come for Buffalo. Nice anti-air clone. Use the background bounce he does. Into the corner we go. Hard knockdown, what's the setup? Almost gets the jump crossover. But now back to the wall. Buffalo's got to find his way out. Good phase to avoid the clone. Push coming in. Sets him up into the corner once again. Will not spend the bar. Take the hard knockdown. Air clone. Actually picks it up out of the air with not really a punish though, but a side switch. And another blown up interactable for Rewind. Oh, he does bait out the wake up on the potential cross-up, and this is big boy damage coming for Rewind. Gonna spend the bar, forward 3. What's the setup? Misses the cross-up on the midi. Clone no good to interactable. Will find his way out. Back to mid-screen we go. Clone right back. Will phase. Got a running man shenanigans coming in. Another phase through clone. Avoiding the mid, but he will button himself into that. Can Buffalo close out? Yes, he will. And put himself in good position for corner pressure. We'll try to use that phase to get out. The active phrase will catch, but the teleport and Rewind now finding himself with that corner advantage. Interactable, no good. Buffalo will find his way out of the corner, though. The slide will catch, reverses, and what a bounce cancel. Unclashable damage coming into the clone cancel. Buffalo, what a grab. Does have the meter to make this plus. Will save that. Spend it here, down one into clone. Will use that meter burns. Slash again.
You keep falling behind.
And we'll force the clash in the corner. Rewind has got to find his way out. Not a single stick of health taken from this second life bar. Rewind. Got to make it happen. Will phase through.
Wow,
teleport.
like a punish there
into
too.
the meter burn.
And Rewind doesn't really have the resources to come back, does have the trait, doesn't have really the bar to commit to anything to hit confirm. And Buffalo in a great position now with the corner. He baits out the wake up. This is great for Buffalo, and without anything to come back on, he could have used the bar to potentially restand him. Oh, but he actually started with the freeze, so he couldn't. Really smart recognition there by Buffalo not to actually go for that. Oh my god, here we go.
And that's going to be a clash. Buffalo 3-1. Will he come off the bar? Will too, and as you can see, we are pushing back into the other corner now.
We'll go for the slide, but what
out the RMS.
That jump back three barely active enough there. We used to call it the God kick back at MKX, doing work here for Buffalo. And will we see anything but a mop? Oh no, not like this. He does have the trait, and he can go for some mix here. He's going for raw damage.
Oh, the
and
RMS
the
slide, it connects.
Down to the wire. Rewind coming back and even gave Rewind a taste of his own medicine. I saw early on that second bar of health, committing to meter burn, doing huge unwagerable damage. We both know the Flash is never out of this firewall, but luckily Buffalo able to take that and establish himself early in this first to 10.
Absolutely. I don't know how he knew what side that was going to hit on, what inputs to properly put in to get that to wake up, but he guessed right, actually gets that. I believe it didn't even trade. It hit out outright for Buffalo. So no match extension there, which would have been even more hype in the corner. But eating up the games is Buffalo. Can he take the lead now with this excellent shader? Look how cool this Sub-Zero is.
Oh, man,
We'll use the interactable to get the first hit. And into the corner we go, clone out. We'll get caught out.
He was lucky that he actually hit Buffalo there. Otherwise, he may have been falling into the clone.
Absolutely. Good blocks though, but the overhead coming in, what a hit confirmed from Rewind, but drops the combo on the background bounce. Oh, he goes for the air escape coming off the bar, but he still will get the conversion. And Rewind, here it is. This should be that life bar right now. Excellent hit confirms, great positioning. Rewind finds himself first life bar up and in the corner.
And two combos away.
Immediately out. Well, I want to stick out the negative frames, pushes into the corner, phone comes out, will face through, no anti-air coming in, and a nice grab from Rewind, into the corner he goes.
Yeah, unfortunately, he reversed the position there against Buffalo. That was his comeback there, is that he had Rewind to the corner, and now all of this is just free damage for Rewind, but a savage wake-up throw by Buffalo. Can he get something out of this? That's out some plus frames. And unfortunately couldn't
sniffed out the RMS. That was very good from Buffalo. Little reverse corner, go for the low. Spend the bar to maintain pressure. Another low, good blocks coming in from Rewind, but the raw down to anti-air coming in. The neutral jump and hit in front. Oh, and he will connect.
I do not wish to kill
the clash, Buffalo. Trying to
ends
stay alive.
And Rewind
letting it all go. 2 bars of meter, only going to give him 15% back. Going back out. Will phase, but a little bit too early. Active frames.
I really like this play by Rewind, and he didn't hit him from there. Oh my gosh, he's gonna have it there. That was perfect play of resources there by Rewind. Huge drop. Oh my goodness, he actually, that's a forbidden special move right there, and he actually used it.
Flash wins.
That was beautiful there by Rewind. I loved the play. Only give him a little bit of health back, and then keep 1 bar and have your trait available for the kill. That was perfectly played there by Rewind. The resources, the positioning, really good stuff. And this is back and forth early on. 2-1 now for Rewind.
Sub-Zero.
Use that Aquaman-esque, set him up meaty, then spend the bar to take the life.
Fighters approaching Red Sun
Rewind with
prison.
great presence of mind. What game sense to actually take that from Buffalo. Although very, very convincing. That finisher was top tier stuff.
Begin.
And we go 2 games. Rewind 1 game, Buffalo. Good phase through the clone. Both players trying to feel out the neutral, but back to full screen. Buffalo trying to get in, and
Wonderful
get down
reaction.
2 off the interactable.
He's going to have to spend the bar, go for the combo. He does not. Instead, he's just going in, but he's going to get punished there. And luckily, Rewind did not get a kick out there. Otherwise, he'd be going for a ride in the corner.
But Buffalo, good blocks in the corner. Will use the meter burn interactable. Try and fight his way out. Good blocks. And down 2. Canceled into the ice clone. Will catch out Rewind. Command grab coming in. Will not spend the bar. but a down 2 on the neutral jump from Buffalo. Gonna get blown up, interactable.
Here we are.
Trying to find their space.
Back in the neutral here,
Buffalo
mid
trying to avoid the corner, but now Rewind puts himself back into it.
And Buffalo
through the close match.
Buffalo actually didn't react to that. He actually had an opportunity there on the recovery of that to do maybe a 4-2-2 into an EX shatter to keep him in the corner, but luckily he has him there now. Still able to establish this positioning, and the laser's going to do really well, but what a read from Buffalo!
Great presence of mind, good pressure, paying dividends for Buffalo, and that should be the first life bar.
Great stuff. This has been back and forth. Buffalo now in a good position here in game number 2 to potentially tie us up, and here we go.
Forcing an early clash, Buffalo.
That I am painfully aware.
Only come off 1 bar. Buffalo wisely conserving his resources. Air Clone trying to bait something out. Will catch out, and actually he confirmed down 1-2. To the corner we go.
Oh, no Magic Pixel.
Not close out the life bar. Oh, and he does it raw. Baits it out. Actually does it raw. Gets out for no resources spent. Clone trying to maintain this corner. Phases. Paying dividends, but the jump in will catch out.
This is the Magic Pixel syndrome right now. All of this damage is 100% free, just like our 3 matches earlier tonight. And still adding onto it.
Phasing, active frames coming in. Plus frames, down 1. Into Clone, using the meter burn wisely. All of this on Magic Pixel still. Buffalo down 2. Had to go for something. Finds himself in the corner though. Rewind on a full stick of butter. And find himself in the driver's seat. It is not over until the fat lady sings.
Are we getting a reset attempt? And the huge drop by Rewind, that was everything!
And he gets a raw slide. Gets the raw slide out into the Clone, but Rewind actually pushing himself back in. And what's the meaty? Good blocks, but the stagger's paying off, and Buffalo forced to clash this one or die.
And he would have died just like that, as you said, Firewall. He was about to hit him with the same thing he hit him with game 1 to close it out. Very good by Buffalo to be holding that and scouting it, as he knows now that that's what Rewind likes to go for here at the end. These guys are even. No clash, 1 bar apiece. No Clone now for Buffalo. Getting it back fast. Already got it. My goodness, that big comeback with a Fury. And Rewind just building meter full screen here. And whoa, my gosh! Are you kidding me right now?
Sub-Zero wins.
Now we got ourselves a match, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Clash. This man just did interactable into hammer to win.
That was just frame. That was just frame.
Are you kidding me?
Was impeccable. You cannot beat those reads. The just frame off the interactable into the hammer smash. Buffalo evening it up 2 games apiece, making this set very, very juicy.
And you know what?
Very juicy.
I'm really curious what that would have set up, because I know that's something Buffalo had to have labbed. Because Rewind actually got hit by the interactable and he got hit by the hammer. But if Rewind would have blocked that interactable, that hammer may have been coming down as a cross-up. That may have been a dirty setup that kind of OS'd itself there from Buffalo. Really good stuff, but first blood here to Rewind. A Flash player's dream. Get that first bar of health, half damage, put yourself 3 combos away from winning the match.
Yeah, and on a great hit confirm, using that background bounce to get that meterless damage. And Buffalo trying to work his way in, but a meter spent into a background bounce. What a read from Rewind into the corner, but he drops it.
Savage attempt there by Buffalo. Tried to wake up 1-1 there, going punished. We've seen a lot of drops here in about the past 5 minutes or so in the closing ends of that 4th game. Huge drops by both players, and here already by Rewind. Can Buffalo on something gonna come back, but oh no, he gets low profile.
But he doesn't convert the combo, goes for the interactable instead. Possibly an input bug, but into the jump in, pressure, corner Clone, locked down Buffalo. Really putting the screws to Rewind right now. Spends another bar. Great blocks from Rewind, but all of this chip coming out. We'll spend the bar again, take the hard knockdown, possibly looking for a wake-up opportunity, but gets the space for the interactable.
And luckily,
that was a lot.
Luckily, that clone wasn't very close. That's the only reason he did not use the interactable before, is because that interactable moves that hitbox forward. Looked like a little bit. He could have hit a clone. Really good stuff there by Rewind. Just a block forever. No, and get Buffalo off the resources. The reset. What a block from Buffalo and a punish.
A neutral crouch.
Oh no.
But another neutral crouch coming right back from Rewind. The restand, great blocks. But the smash will gain the space. Interactable, down 2, there's the punishment, only gets it down 1 into Clone. But that will close out, which what I call the forward 4.
That was an insane back and forth there. Buffalo looked like he had the read of a century there against Rewind, and it got him into the background bounce. Rewind immediately coming off of the meter there, and here we go. Buffalo mounting a comeback here mid-screen. Gonna get some big boy damage. Sub-Zero does have it.
Does he spend the bar? He does not. Hard knockdown coming out, trying to set up the meaty lows with the plus frames, pushing into the corner, but the trip guard on the whip. In comes Rewind, and a great clash to avoid all that trade damage. Players tying with meter, mid phase to avoid that, but a down two to keep him into the corner. And a clash coming now from Rewind.
I am painfully aware.
Knockdown, drag out. Picture this being a first to 5 set in tournament. This is very exciting.
Exactly, like I mentioned before, the past 2 times these two have played, it was 3-2, and we're already in that position. But guess what, folks? We got a long ways to go. This is a first to 10.
Backdash is the overhead.
And he could have got a whiff punish there. It was sitting right in front of him. Buffalo could have got a nice little sneaky 1-1 out, but instead gets nothing, and we're playing neutral, baby. The flash going to Mix City, and a good interrupt to call out a new
uses the air escape, not trying to lose that life bar. Backdash does get caught out. No meter. Comes out, great face, but no whiff punish coming back. Air-to-air exchange coming from Rewind, and that's going to take it. 3 games to 2.
Beautiful play there by Rewind to now go up 3-2. The last 2 sets I said were 3-2 in Rewind's favor, and we're already there. So now let's see who can play the long game. Can Buffalo come back, or is Rewind going to start to slowly run away with this? There's only one way to find out, guys, and that's to keep watching.
Still a lot of dodgeball, Cotton. Who wins?
Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
But Buffalo not out by any stretch of the imagination, really holding his own with this Sub-Zero corner pressure, making excellent reads. Just 1 or 2 drops could be the difference between who takes this and who loses the set. We'll catch out the low, but the slide will reverse his position. That frames a down to whip punish on the kick here.
That jump three coming too early. Looks like Buffalo was actually going for the read there. Doing it nice and instant, going punished.
Rewind does get baited out, a little RMS shenanigan, but Buffalo a little wise to it with the late clone. Hard knockdown coming up, didn't have access to clone, will catch out on a whip punish from the interactable. We'll use the back 3. Still regains, but no punish on the air escape. Rewind getting a little bit lucky. Getting a little bit better positioning, back to mid-screen, phasing through the clone. Will catch out the low, sliding back towards the corner, down 1. It's the clone, maintaining safety. Good blocks, and the down 2 to blow up.
Oh, the tusk from the elephant, the back and forth, 2-3, and Buffalo playing like it never even happened. With a huge health lead here and a good position to the corner. Will we see Buffalo try to get the push? No, he's backing off instead. This is scary stuff, and catch him on the approach here is Rewind, giving him a taste of his own medicine with that air escape, but to no avail. We're back into the mix, baby. But that is so many drops from Rewind on the straight combos. You cannot drop those. You are a flash player. That's like number 1, man. You kick. You know, you got kick, drop.
In the corner, we're back. Buffalo really pushing it to him now. Making that magic pixel. Big mistake, though, on the jump 2. We'll get down 2. And a lot of these things on either drop combos or whip punishes.
All right,
it's very interesting.
Firewall, looks like we do need to have you do a reset once again on your mic. So if you can, please leave and rejoin. And oh my goodness, here we go with the straight. Rewind getting back into this match. Buffalo was starting to run away with it. He's going for the pure Damahe here in the corner. It doesn't end it with a special, and Buffalo, that is such a risky slide, but it sends a message to Rewind and puts him to the corner. Really good stuff there on the meterless slide.
Catches the fade.
Of that, I am painfully
That's a
aware.
great buff to Sub-Zero moving from KX here in Injustice 2 is that the meterless slide does shoot behind, sets up beautiful stuff for Sub-Zero. And on top of that, big boy damage, and in the corner we go. He's got great mind games off plus frames. Is he going to meter burn that shatter? Is he not? Let's find out if Buffalo can close us out and send us to 3-3 right now. Go do it for the Vine. Coming off, George of the Jungle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! And Buffalo, 1 hit away now it seems, and that's going to do it.
Off a phase, he just hung tough and waited for him to press button. Buffalo's going to take advantage of that, catching with the forward advancing normals, pick confirming into the meter burn freeze, and that's going to be game number 6. 3 games apiece.
So, guys, I mentioned that there's not really much beef in this match. And the reason I picked this for a first to 10 is because they've played so close. And I'm so glad that they're delivering right now. 3-3. Can it be any closer right now? Shout out to these two competitors for giving us such a show tonight.
Couldn't ask for anything better in this headliner.
Begin.
3 games apiece. Buffalo trying to shake this demon. Will catch out with the air-to-air conversion. Gonna spend the bar. She's gonna cash out the damage. Instead of going for the plus frames, into the corner we go. We'll throw the clone. We'll get caught out by the interactable, though. Here comes the conversion back to the mid-screen. The neutral jump. Maybe a little bit too early, but will catch out. Second part of the low string.
Oh my goodness,
another
are you kidding me? Firewall, that's number 1 when you're on the flash. That is your B&B. You cannot drop that so many times. Buffalo has got to pounce on those opportunities, but Rewind still picking up where he left off and knew that he was going to go for that interactable. And if you guys want to tune in some other week to see Firewall versus his Mike here on the Clash, who's going to win? Is there some beef there? Let's find out next time. As Buffalo does reverse the positioning and almost calls out the interactable. Both those guys going for jump back normals, just not far enough. They do have the balls of Atlantis up there, but both of these guys do use them for mobility, I believe. And you saw Rewind there used to get out of the corner. They used to be unblockable. They used to be so deadly. But two down a little bit. And a double hop away full screen by Rewind. Oh my
The
goodness.
spacing is impeccable for both of these players. It's coming down a drop. But back to a full screen scenario, and Air Clone will not blow up that RMS, and immediately on the wake up, Buffalo's going to lose a life bar. Trying to work each other into the corner. Good face to avoid the clone. Down 2 whiff. No good, but he baits out the RMS. Will get the background bounce, but an air escape and a punish coming in from Buffalo. No cross-up. Will hit.
And unfortunately didn't get a hiccup from off that 1-1-1 into the freeze on the punish. That could have been massive for Buffalo. Oh no.
I like this, not spending the trait, not getting a clash out of Buffalo. Good wake up though from Rewind. Back into the corner we go. Actually, he's going to play it a little bit passive. A little lag coming out, a little respect from both players.
And you know what? Buffalo, they're doing the correct thing. You guys have been there in these online sets. When there was lag, even go back to Mortal Kombat, even at Justice 1, it was a major thing. In lag, you guys both have to teabag it out. Put as much movement on the screen as possible until it gets back. That's kind of your buffer. So they weren't teabagging each other right there. They were just trying to, jerk it back into to motion here. And a huge hit confirmed by Buffalo. And it's still hit. Oh, no! No! Not like this!
And a forward.
Where's MC Hammer? Because it's hammer time here on the Clash. Oh my goodness. Air escape. We have only seen that one time before where we've seen more than 2 4-3s hitting a combo. And that was actually Perfect Legend hitting an air escape as well. And there were a potential 4 hammers straight there. Even Buffalo had to have told himself, there's no way that another one's going to hit. 3 4-3s? I know that his button wasn't on a 4-3 again. Oh my goodness, that was ridiculous.
Approaching Gorilla City.
He actually caught out the air escape twice. He air escaped twice in one combo. And
4 bars for nothing.
Begin.
Absolutely nothing, but let's see how we get this 8th game in place. Good parries coming in from Rewind, going back out to the full screen. RMS trying to bait a little shenanigan. The down 2 into the shatter. We'll catch out the down 1. Nice hit confirmed. Into the background bounces. Neither was damaged. Hang off. No drops here. 415. A backdash and a whiff punish with that clone. What's the setup here for Buffalo? Hard knockdown with the low. Spend the bar on the shatter. Down 2. No good. Use the clone to continue pressure. Now the bar is going to hold it. 4-3, good blocks from Rewind. Now he's going to spend another bar, but the down 1-2. Good conversion coming in from Rewind.
On another drop? Are you kidding me?
Again, but he gets an American reset with the overhead on the media back 3. And that's going to cause that first life bar to vanish.
Rewind, buddy. You gotta tighten up here with these trade combos. I think I saw what he was going for. I think he was going to go for a restand into a mix in his background bounce. Luckily, he's still able to take that first bar health. Buffalo's going to do some massive damage here, the restand.
He's going to spend it. He might be able to catch this out. No, goes for the plus 25 reset into a grab. Also forcing the corner. Buffalo, good staggers off the plus frames.
Yeah, doing just like he did in MK. That 4-2-2 so plus on hit. utilizing it for the mix and going for the stagger, which is very interesting. Changing things up. Most people will guess a 50-50 there. Either the 4-3, it really is his major overhead.
Plus 25.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
And then the back 3-3. Some really good stuff from Buffalo to change things up by going for a single hit and then going for the throw. Really good mix there. Give me some rewind, something he might not have seen before. And in with a dive kick off the interactable, getting out of that corner. He does not want to be there in Mix City, where the population is only him right now.
Yeah, did not spend the bar there on the shatter. Does get caught out into the corner. No air escape available in this trade. Does he drop it? He's going to go RMS and the bait on the interactable, but chops yet another combo.
Oh, no!
Coming in a meter burn back, free rewind, tying it up 4 games apiece.
Rewind has done some amazing thing at the end of matches, going for the single mixes into this huge unwagerable damage. Flash players take notes. This man has been doing it very well here, and we're all tied up at 4-4. Buffalo finally got the lead and taken right back. We're back and forth, 4-4. 2 legends of our programs here on Stream.me going at it.
Sub-Zero.
You see a change, though.
And these guys have been picking so many different costumes that's also getting people hype in that chat. I haven't seen Purple Rain Sub-Zero, Buffalo. Where are you at, buddy?
Clash costume. Ineffective. But into game number 9, tied up 4 games apiece. These two not disappointing. Good phases coming in from Rewind, avoiding the first hits. Lightning kick, no good. Buffalo back on the clone, almost baits out the RMS. Good phases. The neutral from both players, absolutely outstanding. We'll catch up the cross up off the interactable, hard knockdown, but the wake up coming in from Rewind. Meter burns the freeze, no good. Sends out the clone, phase through. Uses the interactable, down to no punish. But will catch out. Good hit confirmed coming in from Rewind. Into the corner we go.
And landing that BMB very cleanly there is Rewind. And good patience tonight. Wow. That's what I was talking about with the meterless way to hit into that Ice Clone now off that slide. They used to have to spend a bar for it just 1 game ago. And I'm sure you know when it made itself, it actually gets the combo off the Ice Clone toss. Oh my goodness.
Just bend it, and he's going to cash out the damage. Almost went for the command grab there, trying to make it happen. No life bar just yet, but the Fade's going to get caught out by the forward advancing low. The clone smash.
And Buffalo
killing it right now.
Get another lead in this set. Can he keep the pressure on Rewind? It's looking good so far.
Ooh, trying to avoid the plus frames. Rewind is going to Clash, trying to avoid either the damage cash out or that plus 25. Very treacherous in the corner. I do like the Clash there.
We haven't talked about it yet, but Rewind's use of the phase to get through everything that Buffalo tosses at him for some meter, going underneath even there. He's dealt with the zoning so well.
Yeah, but this attack, though, from Buffalo, he's going to find himself pushing back into the corner, but the whip forward 3 will get punished. It's going to be very close to the life bar. Does have a bar to cash out with the hands, and he will. Forward 3, can he cash out the life? Very, very close. 12.
Oh, my goodness, not like this. Not like this! And this is going to be close. They're doing the damage. He's going to get it. As long as you don't drop it, good air escape.
0.46.
Only a real master.
Miracles.
2 combos.
Oh, 1 touch.
No.
And the down 2 on the phase. Will do it. Buffalo finally going to see that winner's lead.
Getting a little too cheeky there with the Speed Force. Buffalo freezing Flash right in his tracks. I mean, Flash should be used to this by now, battling Captain Cold, for the past 40, 50 years, however long it's been. He should be used to the cold by now.
Fighters approaching Atlantis.
Or is the Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei just too much for the Speedster? 5-4 now for Buffalo.
Rewind can just manage to cycle these drops, especially in trade.
Begin.
We could be seeing a much different set from Buffalo capitalizing on all these mistakes, and we'll get that first hit. We'll try out the zone. RMS will not go under that mid. Buffalo throwing the string from downtown. The overhead will catch out. Here goes Rewind. Will convert this whole one. But as the meeting mix-up stays in front, the push block coming out, trying to avoid the corner pressure. Good phase out of the clone, forward advancing strings, coming right back from Buffalo, just avoids in the air-to-air, Rewind, and cashed out with a bar. going for the damage. No meaty there. Both players trying to feel each other out, but the down two.
Yeah,
prevail.
unfortunately got a trade there. Buffalo had the right read. I'm not 100% of this, so don't quote me on it. I think there was more of a gap in Injustice 1 there on the ground pound.
Down two, cancel, rewind. Not caring one bit.
Then your race ends here.
I cannot believe how back and forth this has been, Firewall. We are in for such a treat right now. As every time someone goes up, the next player immediately responds. And Rewind picking up right where he left off early on in the set.
It's a great change from both players. Where some matches Rewind is staggering, this one, he is completely going at Buffalo, trying to get these two versions, but a great grab. Into the corner we go, beating out the wake up, but he finds his way back out. Still trying to find his way in. Buffalo going to spend the bar to maintain pressure. Forcing even deeper into the corner. No trip guard on the anti-cross. Phasing through all these projectiles. Gaining that meter. The slide will connect.
And close to a super. Oh, but hoping that was going to be blocked.
He went for the finish again, but Buffalo not falling for it. And signs of life here. Can he come back?
You guys believe in magic? Because I sure do. Anything is possible. And trying to hit him to the corner. And oh my goodness, the late ice clone in the air hits the throw attempt. That was absolutely savage. There by Buffalo.
Punch. They base out, and he gets another whip punish. To the corner we go. Unclashable.
Oh, not like this.
Super.
And it's just that simple. Speed Force activated. Not much you can do there. That is a 2-button reaction anywhere on that screen. And Rewind running his way to 5-5.
But hopefully these resets in between matches have kept my mic from going robotic.
The Flash.
Hopefully the hype is still
Approaching
maintained.
Red Sun
I'm sure they will let us know when they try to drag you back into the Matrix next time. Why are you there? Say hi to Agent Smith for me.
Will do. But Rewind, staying poised and showing a little bit of a different look. Instead of throwing staggers, just going straight at Buffalo. He has no qualms with letting a rib, and Buffalo going to get the little first bit of pressure. Trying to get that first hit, just barely avoids the clone. And the down one is going to catch out and into the corner with the big boy damage. Can he maintain this combo? Catching the front.
Now, did that cross up or did it not? Looked like it hit in front.
Yeah.
I know for sure that I would have blocked behind. I would have guessed wrong on that 50-50, baby. But back to the corner we go. Buffalo does have an opportunity to come back. This is where he has made all of his money tonight, mixing this man in the corner.
Oh, will catch him out with the low forward advantage. Drops a combo. They're down to anti-air. This should be the life bar. And it is. Rewind. Straight poised to get himself out of this corner and take the life bar simultaneously. Buffalo trying to pseudo mix the zone into the rush down, trying to bait a phase or two. Not going to spend the bar. Doesn't catch Rewind respecting though. I wanted to clone, going to spend the bar. Forward advance, going to spend another bar to keep it plus.
And that laser
finding his way out of the corner.
Laser dealt with that clone just fine, giving Rewind the ample opportunity to make his way in on Buffalo without a clone. And is he going to guess right here? He does not.
What a trade activation. And another different look coming in from Rewind. Going to spend the bar, cash out this damage. But Samidi set up a slide. Buffalo, great read. Trying to stay alive here. Doesn't spend the bar. Going to spend it here. Another bar spend to maintain pressure. Down one in the clone. Another bar spend. What a grab. Staggers pressure. Buffalo, not dead yet.
We have a comeback engage right now, gentlemen. And ladies there in the chat, there are a lot of you watching. We definitely appreciate it here on our very first inaugural The Clash. Into the corner we go with Buffalo applying some pressure. Do you guys, as I said earlier, believe in magic? The only thing that scares me right now is that Rewind does have a super. This is a potentially 2-button game. Oh my goodness! No!
Oh, this is going to catch, and that's going to be it. Blowing up the armor of the forward 3. Trying to go super meaty. Rewind not having it with that full stick of butter.
Put it all on the line. Going for the huge unclashable damage. Trying to give Rewind the no mix-up of not poking him with a super. Really good stuff there. And Rewind retaking that lead. 6-5. We're in this for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad they were able to give you this kind of magic. It looked a little bit stale early on. You know, body bags here and there. But we got ourselves a match.
Sub-Zero.
3-0. You're now looking at a knockdown drag out.
Fighters approaching
First and 10
contact.
between the two Titans. Rewind actually snagging a 2-game streak there, though. Has Rewind figured something out? Or will Buffalo switch up his game plan?
Right as
and
you
give him a
say
different
that,
look?
Rewind
What?
going to the chat saying, I hate this matchup. I blocked for 9 years.
But into the corner we go. Buffalo taking that advantage, but he misses in the down 2. Rewind right back into the driver's seat, but drops the combo. Baits out the interactable. Rewind. Will he come off the bar? No, setups an RMS, and he gets the forward 3 hits up. Drops the combo again. Does catch out on a cross-up on the interactable, spends the bar, and a raw out. But no hit confirmed. This is going to be a punish from Rewind and the first life bar. But he drops the combo. Interactable coming out and crosses up.
Plus frames there for Buffalo, and the little crouch is what made that setup work. I think if he was standing, he might have gotten hit by that jump normal.
Hard knockdown coming in, tries to jump it out. Raw interactable.
And apparently there's a gap in that string because he got out of there for free. He had to have hit community chest. He got to get out of jail free card, and he used it. Oh, back in the corner we go. I have expected him to just interactable out there again. Why not? There are so many interactables on the stage that are mobile, and these guys can go from one corner to another just like that. We saw a huge match with, it was Illusions versus Samij, and they just flew everywhere and not turning around this time. Is Sub-Zero a little too slow for the flash right there.
I do not wish to kill you. Then your race
Flash,
ends here.
maybe to avoid that damage. You have Train on deck, I believe. But that was Rewind. Yes, he did. That was Rewind's big chance to make a dent in Buffalo's light bar. But here it is now. No clash available. And this is where he should be kicking himself. Gonna cash out into an RMS. And here comes the baited wake-up punish. Doesn't hit the air escape. And the dive kick. Buffalo not out yet.
And you know, no matter how many times these players hit the other out of that interactable, they say it doesn't matter, we're doing it again. Here comes another dive kick.
These drops. Rewind almost had to fight himself back out of the corner. Another drop.
We got to get off this stage. Can we get an interactable counter? That was about 70 uses of interactables just in that matchup alone, as Rewind finally gets a little bit of breathing room here on Buffalo. 7-5 here late in this set. 3 more to go.
And 3 games in a row. Rewind looking solid now. Looks like he's found out what Buffalo is all about, even though struggling somewhat. It's kind of hard to get away from that oppressive Sub-Zero pressure, but Buffalo has got to find it out quick because Rewind has seemed to have found it.
This is the first
But
lead.
we have changed the stage.
This is the first true lead for someone. What a conversion with that forward 2. I could not believe that actually converted.
And into the corner we go, Buffalo. This is where he needs to press. Stomp down on the neck, and he does catch out the interactable. Shades of conduct from last one. No bar spent here. We'll get the hard knockdown. Clone just misses. And he will catch out with the lightning kicks.
He actually caught Buffalo going for a counter poke there on down 1-2, it looked like. Just kind of guessing that he was going to mix there, and gets full combo punish for it. Feels absolutely terrible to wake up slide pain out for Buffalo. Position reversed. Is he going to get swirled here? Only time will tell. And he went for it there with the EX.
Here, too. Came off the bar, but Buffalo not falling for it. Waiting out the meter burn interactable. Really, really putting it to Rewind right now. Not going to spend the bar, but Rewind respected it. Down 1 poke's coming out, and he will catch out on a counter poke. Will come off the trait meter. That is another life bar for Rewind.
Dead even here coming in the last bar of health for both these guys. What a waste of a hot dog. Barry Allen, you are a savage indeed.
Down 3s. I'm sorry, down 2s now. But the clone will catch out. Hard knockdown, unclashable, jumps himself into the corner. Rewind with a down 2 to punish. Down 2 will drop though. No anti-air, but will catch out on a counter poke. Will spin out the bar. That's a have to, a must-do flash for Buffalo. 4 bars a meter will only come off 2. 25% though. Rewind not biting. Now has the bar to really make this hurt. Into the corner we go. What's the setup? RMS goes for a down.
There we go.
Get the swirly with the meter burn though. And here comes impossible blocks. Has to block forever.
And Rewind just sitting there holding it.
Went for the command grab.
Probably triggered on the inside. And here we go. Huge.
2-4-3. Use big damage. The block Watch it low. Here comes a push block to get out and he manages.
Beautiful!
Right through the ice clone. Big boy damage.
Does that bar to extend it though? What's gonna be for breakfast? Is he gonna guess right? Buffalo is walking backwards on the wake up, some plus frames. He does have the bar to keep it going. What a tech on that throw! And back to full screen we go. Golden Samir does rewind, does get a bar, went for the explosion, but doesn't get anything. Buffalo still has one bar. Two-Face in the back, enjoying this show because I know I sure am.
I am seeing a slide in our future. With the active frames, just a little late on that phase. The interactable, both players on their last piece, and they
oh, what a clone! And he hits him!
The slowest projectile I have ever seen in my life to close it out. Buffalo needed that right there. Whew.
I'm so glad the camera wasn't on me. I was feeling some sort of way after that one. 6-7.
Gonna get a little mic.
Sub-Zero. The
All right, while you're rebooting, guys. If you guys are just now tuning in, this is a 1st and 10 Buffalo versus Rewind. In a run back of some epic proportions here. On War of the Gods, they've played so close. It's just a rinse repeat of how they play in tournament right here in front of your guys' eyes. You see Rewind in the chat saying he's very annoyed with this matchup. And you see Sub-Zero players, like to say, it's 5-5. Flash players saying possibly it's a bad matchup. Just an amazing guy for the scene. And he's really bringing a lot of new people in that really no one knows about. So once again, shout outs 8-6 now for Rewind. 2 games away from closing this out.
I don't like it though, Skip. I don't like it.
So Silver Ride the Savage in the chat saying Buffalo had to go explain to his dad why he was still awake at this hour. That is Savage right there. Good stuff, Silver Ride. And into the corner we go. Every Flash player's dream. Get the first hit with the trait and take away all of this health. Oh!
That's a statement. Giving up the corner as Flash after the trait, that's a statement. Says, you know what, Buffalo, I can get you back into the corner and I have you now, but you need for an interactable. He'll find his way out. A little bit late on the phase, we'll catch out with the forward advance. Meter burn interactable is going to pay off. The clone just barely avoiding that grab. Spends the bar with the plus frames. The air escape will pay off though.
Absolutely, and yes, you guys are correct. Rewind saying that it's not tournament, so this is going to revert to 7-6. We got ourselves an even closer match.
Like it. Hard knockdown. What's the setup? Forward advancing low, trying to use the cement mixer with the meter burn. No good. Buffalo once again trying to find his way to hold him in this corner, and he will.
Great patience there too, not to overextend and kind of let Rewind hang himself there. And that is one swirly that you do not want to have. With that cement mixer into the corner we go, into the mix. Buffalo.
Damage cash. Yeah.
You keep falling behind.
Buffalo's trying to send us to 7-7. Can it be done? Only time will tell. Luckily, the Flash is a master at manipulating it.
Well, it is in Buffalo's favor right now, but as we see that the trade's active and a full run up from downtown, we'll get the grab. And the RMS not trading with that clone, a little bit too slow. Rewind, evening up the light bars. Nice down one conversion. We'll get the hit confirmed. Into the background bounce. We'll spend the bar. What's the setup for Buffalo? Is going to go for a setup, but doesn't get the cross up.
He was going for what a lot of players like to call to. It's been another debate. So many debates here in the NRC, and I love it. That Sub-Zero does have a Batman-style vortex, and we don't really see it. And I think that's what Buffalo went for there, was just a nice, dirty jump to, 50-50 guess.
He went for the meter burn interactable, goes for it again, and blows up the overhead. Gets himself out of the corner. Trying to look for a slide, it appears. Doesn't come off the bar, and that's going to be a splash.
Is there no end to your magic? Not today.
2 bars at 25% damage in Rewind's favor, 57. Here comes the trait and a whip punish Rewind. With excellent poise, baiting that out. Going to spend that trait here. Excellent play, the spacing, the footsies, Rewind. Going to actually get that 8th win straight up, so shout outs to you.
Sub-Zero, the Flash.
Amazing stuff, and that was really good composure by Rewind. Buffalo had the health lead, had the position in the corner. Rewind just sticking it out, and it's now 2 games away from winning this set. And guys, we are gonna try to pull the winner on for a few words after the match. Just stay tuned.
Can Buffalo turn this around? We'll get grabbed for the first hit. Rewind, gaining the momentum. And use that interactable, phasing through all these projectiles. We'll get caught out by the clone. Trying to interactable back, but we'll get anti-aired by that one. Into the corner we go. Hard knockdown. Tries to go for the cross-up. Neutral jump, no good. Not going to spend the bar for the plus frames. Rewind, though, respecting. To the corner. Buffalo's backing himself in. Will get caught out by the down one. And here we go. Trade cancel, but drops yet another combo. Looks for a pseudo mix-up, but will get caught out. American reset. Down one on the meaty. Drops yet another combo. Tries to go for a whip punish, but a footsie stiff. Coming in from Rewind. Will get caught out by that clone. For the combo into the corner we go. Not going to spend the bar. Just go for the hard knockdown. Meaty, no good. We'll get the pressure, though, from it. Phasing through the clone toss. And the air clone will not stop RMS out of trace. Goes for the interactable a little bit too early on the meeting.
Ooh, and that was a good reaction there by Buffalo on the advancement. If you would have committed there, could have had a full combo. That was a beautiful reaction by Buffalo on the attempt. He's going to take the first bar health. He's drawing first blood here.
You are this realm's best.
Deep into this set.
Absolutely. Buffalo is still in it. Meter burn 4-3. Maintaining this pressure. That blocking forever mentality coming out, but the tech roll actually blows up the clone. Caught Buffalo just standing there and into the corner. Rewind does that trade a lot of meter, and as I say that, here comes the activation. No early break coming in from Buffalo. He's just going to hold all of it.
That's right. He's holding all this damage here in the corner as Echo joins us here on the Clash, coming out of nowhere like an RKO. And wow, what a reversal there by Rewind and not getting hit through the clone. And we got ourselves a Clash here on the Clash, ladies and gentlemen. Firewall, it's very good to see you again. It's been a while as that jump 3 just crossed up from the entire full screen away from there. And what an interrupt again on the approach. Buffalo is going to do some massive damage. Force another Clash here. Firewall, this is a slobber knocker.
I am painfully
And it is. And I haven't seen you since KIT, sir. It's great to join you back on the mic. Cannot wait for your set later. And as I say that, avoiding all of this, gaining all of this meter are both players. No spend of the bar from Buffalo back to the full screen zone. Rewind just comfortable waiting for a whiff. And here comes the interactable. Will catch out on the down one. Down 2 in the back 3. Into the corner we go. What's the setup? RMS will try and bait something out, but a neutral jump from Buffalo is going to pay dividend. We'll face through the clone toss and we'll get caught out. This is the trade activation. This is exactly what Rewind needs in the air escape, but it trips out.
Oh, no, he's not dead, though.
No,
Down to a 50-50 there at the end. If Buffalo would have said, you know what, slide. It was a slide or no slide there. And Rewind guessing the better of the two there at the end. Shouts to Echo for joining us there for a few moments here. And before we play, good luck to that man. I'm sure he's feeling pretty confident. The last time we played Mortal Kombat, it was a first of 5. He won 5-4, coming back down 4-1.
The Flash.
I cannot wait. Is it going to be
know.
Cyber or is it going to be Codal? Will you let the fans know, please?
I know I'm looking forward to it. Everyone wants Cyber Sub. Are you kidding me? That dank character with the truest 50-50 of dive kick or slide, hold this like 8% damage.
Well, the chat chiming in saying that crash might be affecting Buffalo's mentality right now. But as I say that, the clone will catch out, but a drop immediately after, plus frames, interactable out, back to full screen. We're trying out the zone, swinging on the vine, he's going to find his way out, interactable coming in once more. Moving through these projectiles, his Rewind almost catches them out, punishing the phase, but an air-to-air conversion coming from Rewind catches the backdash, pushing into the corner, another backdash.
This not working, a huge down 2. I love about that down 2, that's a big old forward hitbox. Thanks to that sword, back in the corner we go. Good decision by Buffalo to get the jump over. Plenty of hits done on that ice clone. And this is a tricky setup. And once again, getting out of there for free, it seems, with these interactables that have the mobility. That's great damage here.
Actually getting all of this, and he catches the backdash. That's the first set life bar of this set. Rewind trying to close this one out healthy. Bear trap is in play, trying to work himself around, exchanges it for the clone, but neither one good. Gonna spend the bar to maintain pressure. Another phase through the clone, and a raw pounce. Will catch out the ground pound coming in. RMS and catches the 4-3. Buffalo trying to come off Flash, trying to get out of this corner.
Rewind smells the blood. He's a shark in the ocean right now, and Buffalo's leg is bleeding. Only 790 health to close out this set. It's been an epic. Shout out to these two players. No matter how this goes, it's been an amazing set to watch and giving us a fantastic show.
Almost had a hit confirm there. Rewind would have had the bar into the corner, but Buffalo with a fighting chance. And what a hit confirm into the conversion. What does Buffalo do? He's going to cash out the damage. Hard knockdown into the corner. Tries to go for the meaty forward advancing low. And the ice clone, that's a life bar and signs of life from Buffalo.
Numbs your pain.
And he fight this one back and spend the bar, maintain pressure, down one in the clone, and he gets it. Off the slide. What's the setup? Oh, he drops the combo with the meter burn 4-3, and that's going to be a clash and rewind.
Of that I am painfully aware.
3 bars, going to save 1 first trouble, 30% health. Back to about 900 health. Rewind, trying to find it in the stagger. Off the down 1, 2, hit confirm. Can he close out? Into the corner we go. 38 coming in the slide. The last ditch effort from Buffalo. It's not happening.
The Flash wins.
That is going to do it. Rewind 10-6. Wow.
Golf clap for both of these guys. They really knocked it out. Dragged it out.